Guilt of frivolous spending. Finding an affordable and reliable handyman. Overthinking or decisions. One more. I said one. Ugh, there's three. Okay. Waiting. Transitioning between tasks. Accepting constructive criticism. Learning a new skill. Okay. Waiting, overthinking. Conversations. Overthinking conversations or decisions. Transitioning between tasks. Finding an affordable handyman. Accepting constructive criticism. Guilt of frivolous spending. Learn a new skill. These are all my personal decks that I created myself. These are what I call my spill the tea archetypes. They have little teacups on them. That was on there when I... Little teacups. And I noticed that like everything I do, you can hear everything like on my device anyway. So if you're also experiencing that, let me know. Why I gotta go on the floor? Oy. Okay. The user, 3 of Pentacles, collaboration for personal gain, hidden agendas and teamwork, transaction over connection. Okay. The narcissist, number 19, that would be the moon. No, the sun. I think it's the sun. Ego-driven joy, false positivity. Six of Wands, the performer. External validation, over authentic achievement, worshipped for a mask. This is taking a turn I didn't expect. All right. The burden bearer, carrying karmic weight that's not yours, saying yes out of guilt, exhaustion as identity. 10 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles, the legacy of chains, inherited karma, generational wealth, built on harm, family ties that bind. Number 3, the smother, which connects to the Empress. Codependency, control via nurturance. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is like teamwork, working together, building something. Narcissist, performer, something about shedding light on a narcissistic performer. The burden bearer, shedding light. Legacy of chains. to the smotherer. Accepting constructive criticism. Guilt of frivolous spending. So these are like problems that we have, like something that you're going through, like waiting, transitioning between tasks, guilt for frivolous spending. What's the other one? Finding an affordable and reliable handyman. Overthinking conversations or decisions. Okay, let's keep going. Learn a new skill. A chance to pivot. These are all so new, so they're all sticking together. A gift activates. Your path clarifies. Okay then. All right. Your heart reopens. Ah! I saw pink first. Okay. Ask if you're fighting a battle that isn't yours. Say yes to a small opening. Don't shrink when attention arrives. You're allowed to take up space. All right, one more. Remove yourself from the dynamic to see it clearly. A protection event occurs. Don't chase, let them reveal their pace. I was a poet and I didn't even know it. Okay. So, this is the newest one. I'll tell you about it. So, I like Jungian psychology, shadow work, archetypes. I also love to take things that don't belong together and put them together. So I took the skeleton, the framework, you would say, from the D&D morality chart, and for each category, which there are 9, it has 2 axes, so it's lawful, good, and then is it? It's like, what is it? Oh my god, I'm having a fucking blank right now. Move like someone who knows their worth. Don't reopen what you've already healed. Okay. Lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, lawful neutral, true neutral, chaotic neutral, lawful evil, neutral evil, chaotic evil. It just took me a second. Anyways, what I did was I assigned 9 archetypes per category so that when using the chart, like 3x3, if the spread is the map of the soul, it's the parts of you, parts of self, then the archetypes tell us how that part of you is behaving. So if we're starting with lawful good, all right, the nomad, the wanderer, chaotic good, moves freely by instinct, seeks truth on the road, lives by heart, not by rules. Your lawful good part of self wants to wander. Hour. I don't know why I said you. Notification, confirmation. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, these are the next. There's 2 of them. They're the next 2. Okay. Neutral good. 4.2, lawful neutral, the enforcer, the law's hand. Upholds rules without hesitation, executes decisions with precision, maintains order through disciplined action. The neutral part of yourself feels it has to, the neutral good, it feels it has to, that's its job, is to enforce boundaries. Okay. Chaotic good. The monk. Moral clarity. This is a lawful good archetype. And back says, strive to harmonize mind, body, and spirit. Live a life of discipline and inner peace. Devotion to duty leads them to act with unwavering respect for tradition and spiritual order. Those very 3 different energies. 341. March 4th, April 2nd, January 7th, 34, 42, 17. But it's not very far out of whack. Like, all of those cards came from good and neutral categories. So you're, we, you, me, us, same. It's pretty balanced. All right. Lawful neutral. The squire. Noble apprentice. Learning about justice and honor, dedicated to serving and protecting while still growing into their role. 1661, January 6th, 7, July, Leo, True neutral. Ooh. Ooh. This is like, to me, like when I look at the chart, so like the center is like the core. It's like the true nature, trickster, the disruptor. Breaks patterns through playful unpredictability, twists expectations for the thrill of surprise, creates chaos without motive, message, or malice. I'm getting whatever happens, happens, bro. And why are you my clarity? Something about oranges and bananas. That reminds me, they're taking me to, there was a day where I thought my kids had peeled oranges, and they hadn't, and we were the only ones in the house, and I couldn't figure out where that smell came from. But I've also heard that that is like a psychic ability, which I find fascinating. Okay. Chaotic neutral. Whoa! Came out fast. The protector. Shield of the innocent. The protector is bound by duty and honor, must uphold justice above all else. They spend their life defending the weak, often sacrificing personal desire for the greater good. Chaotic neutral. So it's not being able to like express itself. Like it feels like it has to take on the role of the protector. I'm hearing of people of family, friends, co-workers. Okay. Lawful evil. The custodian. Keeper of the neutral field. Maintains the conditions for the balance. Preserves systems without altering them. Holds space for processes to unfold naturally. A neutral in the lawful evil. There's lots of red here too, so like it's actually really cool because the way I did the cards was all the odd got red and all the even got black, and it's like I have 2 rows of red and a black in the middle. Alright, neutral evil. What's this one? The advocate, the voice of the voiceless, the protector, the enforcer. Speaks up for those unheard, fights for fairness, protects the vulnerable through action. The enforcer, the trickster, the advocate. It's like, well, if this has got to be my job, might as well have fun doing it. Okay. Chaotic evil. Ooh. Chaotic evil card came out on the chaotic evil. The marauder, the ravager. Sweeps through territories, leaving destruction in their wake. Acts on violent impulse. Because when I get really mad at my kids, I tell them, like, You're gonna make mommy's head spin around like the Tasmanian devil. Bah! That's all I can think about is like me like zigzagging Tasmanian devil style through like the woods. Like a feral animal. Okay. Sorry. Alright. I'm not sorry. But anyway. A force that strikes, scatters, and vanishes. Kind of gives off trickster vibes. Okay. Lawful. Lawful side is a container. A container that's still learning. That still wants freedom. The neutral, the enforcer, the trickster, the advocate. It's like you were given a task. Humor is used to cope. Advocate is in your bones. The monk, the protector, the marauder. Something about being taken. I just heard taken out of context, but and maybe that might be something to do with it. It's like I just heard deformation of characters. Like you go from being like so cool, so calm to feeling like you need to protect yourself or protect others, protect boundaries. And when those boundaries are crossed, it turns the page from lawful good to chaotic evil. Like that's literally what's going on here, because the monk and the protector are both from the lawful good, and we flip to chaotic evil. Interesting. We have 3 lawful goods. 1 neutral good. 1 chaotic good. We have 1 lawful neutral, 1 neutral, and 1 chaotic evil. So really, the operating system is mostly towards the lawful good side of the diagram. Okay, good. The nomad, the enforcer, the monk. You feel like wherever you go, it's because the last place you were, you had to assert boundaries, but it always brings clarity, some truth about yourself. Neutral. The squire, the trickster, the protector. You're learning integration, you're learning neutrality. Your true nature is to be a disruptor, not because you chose it, but because it's what they made you. You were the revolutionary, the thief, and the warlock. These are all chaotic categories. You were made to feel like the thief. But really, you were the liberator. Slips past power, uses cunning to return resources to those who need them. The fire starter. I'm hearing instigator, combative, challenges the old order, sparks change, pushes the world toward justice through bold action. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, I'm defending my boundaries. The warlock, the channeler. It's like you become spiritual, and then your Christian family or your Christian friends or peers, whatever, they're like, oh, you're a witch, oh, you're a warlock, oh. Like, that's what it gives. Nature fought you magical. Oh my god, and it's still 2 reds and a black. That's really cool. Okay. The mercenary, the hired blade. Your words, the way you think, your mind was contracted. The hired blade, the general, the commander, yeah, to hearing lead, like a leadership role. The inquisitor, the system purifier, because the only thing that cuts, truly cuts, is truth. So you speak truth. I want one more. I want one more, I'm gonna say I want one more, like, you know, I'm gonna leave it on a positive note, and I looked over and it says the final hand. Okay. These are quotes. If you stop messing with me right now. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Mark Twain. Yes? Thank you. Put them away. Put them away. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Carl Jung. That's how, if you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. I'm recording. Close the door. Thank you. Such is life. Thank you. Ooh, 2. All right. The one who tells the stories rules the world. Hopi proverb. Silence is a source of great strength. And the purpose of our lives is to be happy. The Dalai Lama. 14. I'll be back.